Hey there, sludgelings. Welcome back to another edition of the Trollhole podcast. Mike and Ben breaking in here real quick with a little call to action for you. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell right there so you're always notified of all of our new sweet little posts. And a little something else for you too. Did anyone say anything weird to you this week? Feel free to email trollholepod@gmail.com. Send us your weirdness and we will deal with it for you. A little troll back. Because we have your back. Now enjoy this episode of The Troll.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Welcome on back to the Troll podcast where we trash the trolls so you don't have to reach in, pull it out, hop aboard the troll holster because we're taking a ride to the spit pit. I'm one of your hosts. I'm ready to hurt till it squirts. I'm Mike Lester, and with me as always, you can split his tip if you want to. There's no thing that rhymes with that. Ben Katzner, everyone. Ben Katzner.
What?
Ben Katzner.
Just feels like you want someone to split my tip.
Ben, split it.
I don't know. I don't know what it means. What does that mean to you?
Good. So it landed. It landed. Good. Good.
We're all horrified and confused.
I was worried. No,
like
I'm
a
happy.
sexual thug, dude.
I'm giddy. That used to be an app back in the day. Split tip.
Split.
It was like
You
lemon
could
party.
split. You could split like finances.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you being serious?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, if that was a thing you just pulled out of your brain, that's incredible.
No, it was, you could split finances, and this person I was dating tried to like get me for like $600, and then we broke up, and I just deleted the app. Anyways, our guest today, a very funny comedian, one of my favorites. He's got $1 million smile. Please welcome to the program. Welcome to Hellwell, Ebenezer Merdassa. Ebenezer.
Thank you for having me.
You have $1 million smile.
Thank you.
Look at that.
He's just
Look
a
at that.
handsome guy. Look at him.
I just went broke looking at your smile right there. That's $1 million. I
You're
just gave you.
glowing. Dude,
You
you're
split
glowing.
that tip. Thank you.
You're glowing, dude.
How you doing, man? You good?
Doing good. Doing good. It's been a fun week.
Speaking of fond weeks, we got producer Neil here too. Producer Neil, Lord of the Board Neil. Here comes
It's
Neil.
been a fun week, guys.
It's been a fun week. We're all having a great fun week.
I am fun.
Everything's great.
I'm tired, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
you've been cooking, you've been moving, you've been shaking,
Tired.
you've been recording podcasts, you've been hitting the comedy streets, you've been being a good husband, a good dog dad.
On Fox News, off Fox News.
Yeah, you say on Fox News, but not like
Fox
on
News
Fox
Blues.
News. Fox News.
I thought we were gonna get a little more political than we did on Fox 2.
Wait, you were on Fox?
He was
News?
on a local Fox
I was on
station.
a local I wake up and one of my buddies like, I got you on Fox 2. 20 minutes later, I'm live on the news, like barely conscious.
No way.
It was a good time.
Mike's
It was
ready
a
to
good
like
time.
sell out. He's like, our president, Donald Trump,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a good man. They're like, it's not that kind of Fox News, actually. It's
Walls
just
is a
local news.
liar. Kamala laughs. A lot of bad stuff. Not as much bad stuff as when I was president.
The state of trying to shit.
I just channel Trump.
Like, yeah.
Instead of promoting my shows, I just channel Trump.
They're like, this is actually just a cooking show. You don't have to do any of that.
I
actually.
followed a cooking show, dude.
What do you
They
mean?
did a catfish fry, and then they cut to my
Oh.
segment, and I'm just like,
Wait, what was your segment?
the most appetizing thing to the least appetizing is me. I didn't have caffeine. I need my caffeine.
You gotta have. Mike is
I gotta
you're a
have
caffeine
it.
fiend, baby.
I'm on Celsius
We gotta
now.
get you on some.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Those are bad.
Michael, no.
Those make me like sick.
That's
Dude,
I
that's a
always fuck
sickness.
around
You
and
saw
have,
me
like-
on Zins, dude.
Yeah.
You should see me on Celsius.
Oh, the Celsius Zen combo.
Oh,
The ultimate you, dude.
Oh, you want to talk about splitting a tip? Dude. I feel like my urethra is astral projecting on that combo,
Jeez.
dude. My urethra is
shooting your consciousness through your dick hole and then just being out in the
Dude,
world.
I got a stomach ache thinking about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm
Like
shitting my
nauseous.
pants thinking about you.
The
doing this
urethra's llooking down like, you have to wash your hands before
Oh.
you touch it, Mike.
thing. Oh
Wash your
man.
hands before you touch it.
Okay. All right. It's these back-to-back recording sessions. That's where sometimes we get a little loopy, I feel
What
like.
else is going on, my little potty toddies?
Oh,
what else
Jesus
is going
Christ.
on?
All right, I got it. I got it from here.
As he strokes his mustache.
That was wild.
Oh, the facial hair. It's been a point of contention lately.
Yeah, let's bring it up every episode. That's definitely what we should be doing.
Don't take your glasses.
I love this podcast. Let's get into our first segment. Fuck it. Let's just do it right now. Let's get cooking. Let's get moving. Our first segment on the podcast is, did anyone say anything weird to you this week?
DSAWTYTW.
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Go,
my
baby.
job. So my job.
Okay, now don't get fired.
I'm not getting fired.
Okay.
This is the thing that my boss knows. This has happened like 5 times already.
Okay.
I'll have clients and then we'll talk on the phone a lot, and then
Mhm.
I'll meet them in person, and they always do this like one take. And they're like, this one guy was like, I didn't know you were a brother. And then, yeah, and he was a white dude, and I was like, that's
Oh,
weird.
no.
But then he called his sister.
What?
And he was like, guess what? Ebenezer's black. And then I heard her go, no way. And then I was just like, maybe it's a him thing. And then I met this one other client who's like a black dude. And then he like leaned in and he was like, you sound white. I was like,
Brutal.
I have done that with my black friends for sure.
that's how they know you love
Call
them.
my family. I'm like, I have
Was it
one.
just Ben?
Yeah, I was like, you've never done that to me.
I've
never heard you do that.
FaceTiming. I'm like, look, Ben's here.
Look, we got one. Look at him. He's different.
And she's like, let me touch his hair.
One time his mom did want to touch my hair. That was true.
Yeah. She kept bringing it up. It was the first time she met Ben.
That's hilarious.
Incredible.
I do get a lot of like, because my last name is Katzner, a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't, what's going on here? You know?
Yeah.
So I feel that a little bit, but it's crazy to be like, to call his sister?
Yeah, dude.
To bring someone else into it?
You'll never
is
believe this.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
What is their life like to where that is like a phone call event? You know what I mean? It's like generally phone calls when you call siblings, it's like something really bad happened or it's like a monumental.
I think it's because I've talked to him and his sister on the phone like frequently.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah. So like when they finally were like, no way.
he's like, you win, sis. They had a bet going.
Yeah, she's like, you can Venmo me that $20 you owe me, motherfucker. That's hilarious.
The old brother bet.
Do you feel like you have a different like phone professional voice than your normal voice?
I think I when I'm aware of it, I do like
Okay.
I deepen it. Which
Yeah.
I remember when we were doing
dog.
the mic check, I was
Yeah.
like, mic check. Like
Yeah, it's lit. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Well,
I
I'm
love it.
aware of it because like when I hear my voice, I'm like, he sound like bitch to me. Like I feel like I could punk myself. I don't know.
No, you got a great voice.
I know. It's just it's like too playful. It's like it feels.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's not.
You got to play, buddy.
It's just personal issues.
Gotta
We
play.
Yes, surprise. This podcast is about revealing everything that you don't like about yourself.
We do that
Yeah,
sometimes.
we get in there every now and then.
Yeah, we've had some people wringing their hands out. Yeah.
We call this new segment deflecting our things and putting it on you. Let's put it on you. You got it. Do you like your voice?
Love my voice.
You got a great voice.
Love everything about me.
There you go. Couldn't even hold it for 1 second.
Everything about
Couldn't even
me.
hold it for 1/10 of a second. I love
wake up
that.
every day, full length mirror. You're just like me.
I'm just like,
That's lit.
I'm like, it's working, bud. Like,
Yeah,
it's working.
Let's go to work.
You're cooking, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it's
what I
like-
wanna get to,
absolutely.
yeah. Self-love is a lifelong journey.
That's
No,
incredible.
some days are better than others, but lately, yes. Yeah.
It took me a long
When
time
did
to.
you fall in love with yourself?
Oh, I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate you. I hate that we're doing this. This sucks. If I could destroy the world, I would. I'll just say, like,
that took a while to get into. off the top, you're like that. Right off the bat.
I get the shoulder tap, and I'm like, oh, I'm mad again. I'm ready to go. Here we go. I forgot why I was
He
mad, but now I'm
hates getting
mad.
touched, dude. He hates getting touched.
But you're
Yeah.
just like you're so huggable. I feel like.
See, that's what
You're
people
a
want
hugger.
it. People are like, come on.
What do I do whenever I see you? What do I do?
Get a little hard.
Well, besides that, what do I do?
You like to do a big
quarter
you like to do a big monster
I
hug.
get
rid
and I squeeze them.
He does squeeze it.
I'm not gonna lie, I've wanted to.
I know, I
I've-
get it.
Do it,
It's
dude.
not
I've
as
held
fun.
myself back.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
time
Fuck what I want. Just do it.
I like
Just do it.
squeeze and peel. You ever like squeeze someone until their back clicks? Like, that's what I like doing. Just
I think he's trying to do a thing here because I have a bad back, and he's like, "Why don't you fucking
No,
break
I
his
do that
back?"
to everyone.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
Yeah.
People
That might
want
be
me.
assault. I don't know.
Let me clear it up. This is a legal podcast now. That's assault, brother. You got it. Yeah, you did it. Just hold them tight, whether they want it or not. That might be illegal. Who knows?
Little meet and greet. Oh, you want to underpay for a koozie?
How much are the koozies? $10. I'll give you $7, but you can break my spine.
Yeah. Whatever you want to pay, they Venmo me $3. Get in here.
People want me to be this huggable person, but they gotta remember I did not get hugged much as a child, so it's not like a very natural thing for me. So I don't love hugging people.
Not too late.
And I feel like comedians always want. No, it's too late.
That's
motherfucker.
true, dude.
No, I've been better at it.
It's true.
I hug my wife. I hug my family members.
You hug me.
You make me hug you.
I
and
initiate
then,
it, but you hug me.
There are a couple comedians. Chad does that too, where he's like, "Give me," I'll like one arm hug. He's like 2 arms. And I'm like, I don't.
Bro, you're
wanna
just
do
in
this.
this business for so long, you lose so many people. Just hug everybody, dude.
Yeah, but what about what I want?
It's not about what you want. When you're dead, you
no,
cannot
That's not
hug
what we're
people.
talking about.
Once you're dead, you cannot hug people.
I'll
How's
just be
that
in
sound?
hell. Everyone's gonna be coming up to me for a hug. Like, come on!
Yeah.
Like, no!
Hitler's like, give me a hug.
Das hug, please. I'm like, oh, can you at least bring Ava Braun in here. What are you doing?
I will hug you from behind.
Yeah, I'm not a big hug person. I'm not super jolly, and people. It's hard when you're like
What
a
about
thick
kisses?
boy. How do you mean?
The little forehead
More
kiss.
with me and you right
Oh,
now.
mwah, on the
We'll
forehead.
save that. That's got to be like a special ep of the
Lip
pod.
to lip, they're a little
You
chapped,
don't
but
even
they'll do.
just- I didn't. I'm like not trying to body shame or anything, but they were so chapped. I was like, "There's no way that I would."
Dude, it's tough. Dude, I've been running and gunning.
I was
I
like,
was running and gunning.
there is a moment where I'd definitely be like, "Hey, if we have to kiss, like, let's do it. I don't care." But
We
that
have
could
to
have
kiss?
not been the moment.
Here's what's tough though right now. It's like usually I'm pretty good with chapstick, right? But
Yeah.
the only chapstick I have on me is in my backpack, and it's funeral home chapstick, and they do not scent their chapsticks.
Why do they
It
have?
just tastes
Hold
like
on a second.
embalming fluid. I stole a bunch of combs too.
Weird places have chat. I had
Whoa.
Bloomington police chap.
You better fucking get those lips pretty.
they planted on you like, "Hey, where'd you get this?" Like, I don't know. I never saw it in my life, officer.
If you're gonna get fingerprinted, I want your lips to be kissable.
Can I go back for 1 second? You have
Yes, sir.
funeral home chapstick. Is that like chapstick they use on the bodies?
It tastes like it. Yeah, it tastes like it was on like a dead guy's cock or something.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
It tasted like that rigor mortis wiener, dude. That's what that
Okay.
chapstick tastes
All
like.
right.
Tasted like that 6 feet under. 6 inches, 6 feet under.
There you go.
dog.
6 inches under is pretty good. Wow.
I'm on one today, dude. It's those
Yeah.
Quest peanut butter cups. Shout out.
Shout out.
Cut that out.
Come on, man.
You're just making more work for Neil every time you do
Cast the
something.
line. Cast the line. Catch some fish.
Okay, so that was the weird thing. Look, that was so long ago. That was the weird thing that someone said to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mike
we're
is-
still in this segment.
Yeah, we're still
We're still in this
Yeah.
seg, huh?
Mike, has anyone said anything weird to you lately?
Flew by me, dude.
You're like, I barely even started that shit.
One of my meet and greets this weekend. I had a good show. Met this nice couple afterwards. Wife was very nice. Husband was like very visibly wasted. Like I had watched, he was like third row. I'd watched him make his way through a beer bucket on his own. So I was like, this is a coin flip how this is gonna go. And he's like, you're a funny guy. He's like, you're a funny guy. But there's one thing I just gotta check. 2 fingers, pokes me in the fucking glass. Pokes me in the glass. He's like,
Michael, no!
He's like, I wanted to see if they're real. And I was like, lady, you got to get this guy away right now. And he's like, why? That's never happened. I'm like, no one's ever Three Stooged me in the
Yeah,
class.
what the fuck?
They're
That's
obviously real.
That's
what if
insane.
they weren't and you just went?
Yeah.
Just blinding.
Well, then we're gonna call St. Charles, Missouri PD because a brawl's about to break out.
Yes, sir. That mullet's coming out.
Yeah, the mullet fury. Yeah.
There's no. I can see right here. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lens in there. Like,
Well, they're also filthy.
there's
you know?
because the fucking guy had his fingerprints on it. He's just like, let me see if they're real, and just licked your eyes.
Now that's a story.
He spits directly in your eyes. And you're like, oh, okay.
He's like, the less berries taste like less berries.
I just don't. People who invade
Such a
personal
violation, dude. It's like, in what reality,
Dude.
dude, are you thinking your finger's that close to my eyes?
That's
It's okay.
insane. You know what you should have done? You should have just went to his wife and just like slapped her titty and been like,
Yeah.
huh, guess they're real, huh? Just walked away. Which, like, you know, she'd probably be into it. She wanted to fuck you anyway.
I should have just grabbed his nuts.
You should. You should. Yeah, that's probably more fair. Instead of the weird thing I said, that's probably a better.
I just want to see if these were down there in your
Yeah.
wife's purse. Whoa, you know, and just,
That's-
I'm gonna make this. I'm Bill Maher now. New rule, okay? If anyone ever does this to me,
Here's a new rule. Don't, if it's a meet and greet, unless you buy something, don't touch me, dude. All
There you
right?
go.
You cannot touch me.
and he looks huggable. He looks like he wants a hug.
No, I'm the
Bro,
least
that's
looking
way beyond-
huggable
Trying
person.
to
Yeah.
take your eyes out.
That's wild.
Such a
Yeah.
crazy. Just a,
Yeah,
Yeah, if you three stooge me, I'm gonna go for your genitalia.
Yeah, the
100%.
windows to the soul,
Yeah.
you know, and it was so slow too, and I was like, "This can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening." I gave him every chance. I was like, "This can't be happening. This can't be happening." It's like, I'm like, "Oh man."
Did you?
Nah,
Was
you
there
gotta go
anything
away.
you? I know there's a lot of things in your mind you wanted to say, but what did you actually say?
I said, "Go away."
Nice.
I was like, "Get away
That's
from me,
lit.
bro." It's like,
Go
there's
away
a
now.
line behind you of people that are going to buy things.
Yeah.
Get away, dude.
Jeez, fucking Punisher.
Go
dude.
get a Dewey. Go to the Chicken
Right.
and Pickle. Great place, by the way, in St. Charles.
Cut that out.
It's a chicken place and a pickleball place.
Oh.
It was lit. Dude,
You're
I ate
addicted.
half a rotisserie chicken and played pickleball. Almost spewed on the court.
Where are you playing pickleball? with?
rotisserie
My buddy
chicken?
Ron.
Oh, you had a guy there.
My
Okay.
buddy
You
Ron.
like rotisserie chickens?
If it's cooked properly. This was very good chicken. This wasn't like grocery store rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
This was like charred, nice wood fire. It was very good.
I think
I've given you some good recipes.
You have.
I'm not going to take some
You have.
half-ass rotisserie
You're right.
chicken.
You're
you
right.
know,
You're
you know.
right. You
I
are-
looked
you're
around.
bougie with your
I
meats,
went to the
yeah.
front of the line. You know, you look at a few tables. You go up to the table, ask them, "Is that good?" You know, and they're like,
I
"Do you
feel
work
that.
here?
Yeah.
What's going on here?" This
I
guy
know.
in flip flops and a tank top's asking me. This visibly sick guy's asking me how my fucking fried pickle chips are. I'm like, yeah, I just want to get a sense, get a feel for it before I drop some coin, you know, some koozie cash in my pocket. You know, I want to drop a little coin here.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time, like I feel like I've thrown away every rotisserie chicken. Gotten 3 bites.
Fresh.
What do you-
Fresh.
Not like no. It's always
Why do you
like
keep buying?
Because I always get hopeful.
Okay.
Because like,
Do you make chicken
Okay.
salad?
because it,
I
it
get hopeful.
visually you're like that seems
Yeah,
like
they do
you
look
know
like-
you watch it on cartoons and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like this does feel like it would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like
And then,
Wiley
like,
E.
yeah.
Coyote would eat this.
Yeah,
And that's
like
what
in
I
3
want.
years would pass, and I'm like maybe, and it's always a mistake.
I feel like if you like yearn for rotisserie chicken, but you've been burned by it so much, just do wings. Just
Yeah.
do like dry wings.
Yeah,
Or
it's
just
always-
like fried chicken.
Whoa.
You know? What?
Okay.
Or chicken sandwiches.
He said,
There you go.
"Whoa."
What?
You
That's
can't
what you
just
do with
tell 'em
rotisserie.
to have fried chicken. That's
I sure can. It's delicious.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not
Go
wrong.
ahead, Ben.
Okay.
Put out that fire. Go ahead, Ben. Put out that fire. I'm roasting mallows on it, bud. I'm drying my boots by that one, bud.
Mike, thanks for asking. Someone
Did anyone
did
say DSAWTYTW?
Yeah, I was working at a comedy club, and
Really?
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's crazy.
You're a
How'd
dick.
that
It was a nightmare. It was one of my least favorite weeks I've ever, and it was a long one. It was fucking Tuesday through Sunday.
Oh, I know where you were.
and
Come on down to the mall. America.
and I like the place, and I like the people that work there. But sometimes you're just paired with people, and they have a certain audience.
Middle or host?
I was the host. So for those who
gotta
don't
stick
know, in
around.
this situation, I'm hosting the show, so I have to be there from the beginning until the end. Whereas if you were the middle, you can just do your time in
The
the
middle is glory.
It is less money.
Yeah.
Papa needed the cash, so
Well, that's why you double down on the koozies. But I was just there.
That's
You
literally
pay with your soul. Though.
Worked there yesterday. Don't have to work this weekend because the
That's-
guy's bringing someone else. But it's
Yeah.
like you hit your middle spot. You go to Nordstrom Rack.
Sure.
You know,
Good time.
look around.
Get followed by the cops.
Get followed by the cops. You try to put some hokas in your pockets. You
Dude,
get
I almost-
tased.
when
I
they
almost got
come.
kicked out of that place during Eid.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I was
Wait,
there.
but why?
Because during Eid, a lot of like Somali people go to the mall. like,
Yeah.
especially like teenagers and stuff to celebrate. The police were kicking all of them out, but I was there for the comedy show. And this cop would not let me through. And he's like, "Yeah, nice one, buddy." And I was like, "No, I'm
Oh,
working."
God. Jesus Christ.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, real funny guy."
Oh,
you are."
they're all working today, aren't they? Huh?
But why?
And he's like, I was like, "No, I'm a comedian." It's like, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not getting through.
You can't just kick you out for being a thing he thinks.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
He sure can.
Like, did he think you were like under the age of 18 or something?
No, I think he just thought I
He's
was
like,
just like
skin toe.
Yeah.
He's got like
God.
like an
I
alarm that
love
goes
mall
off.
cops,
That's
dude.
crazy.
They're
He's
just
out of his
out of
mind,
their mind, bro.
They're either way too heightened or way too lax. Like I came in with a backpack and truly a bad attitude one day, and I was like, if I were working, I would stop me. And then this guy didn't even. He's like afraid to look me in the eye. I'm like, no. I'm a guy you should be like worried about 100%. But then other days, you're fine. He's like, get out of here, boy. Get out of here.
Okay.
We don't want it. And I don't understand why they're so fucking. Oh, I can't get into this shit right now.
You all right? Maybe.
No, that shit pisses me off. That's crazy.
Maybe
You're
so-
angrier than I was.
Yeah,
about to
yeah,
say.
He literally was like,
Getting worked up there.
one of them,
I
get out of
laughed
here.
when he was saying it. I was like, "There's
Yeah.
no way."
How did
dude.
you bypass it?
I just,
Did you
I,
go
like,
in the
I
service
just kept
entrance?
pointing. I had to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just have to keep walking,
yeah,
or you got to park East lot
That is
where you
not-
walk right to the club.
yeah. And you just kind of like turn around for a second, and then I just like, they were pushing people back to the parking lot. They were like in the park. They were like,
I
"You guys
don't
gotta
understand how that's legal. And I trually, if any of you are any
go."
sort
Well, I
of.
think there was like a situation that day. There was like
I think the mall, like in a
Yeah,
way,
not all on him, but
too many Browns in there. That was the situation.
Well, there's another fire. There's another little forest fire.
yeah, I felt like I had to defend the guy. You're going so hard. I was like, well, actually,
He's just doing his job. I'm like,
Ben's like, don't ask him that question. Oh, it's the brown people's fault. I feel like the mall, in a way, the Mall of America, they have seceded from the nation. There's its own set of laws there now, you know, and you can either like fit the mold or just figure out a way to wiggle around it. Like back in the day, I couldn't drink, right?
Sure.
So I'd have
That didn't
trunk
stop you.
whiskey in
Yep.
the parking lot, you know. I'd have a little handle of Makers in my trunk. I'd get fucking plowed. You go to Underwater World,
that
and
sounds like a good
yeah,
day,
yeah. You're
actually.
just fucked up looking at stingrays, you know.
yeah, dude.
I
I do
like-
think a
I
mall,
like,
like
going to Flyover America. I like getting fucked up and going there.
That's a good
that's
spot.
incredible.
Dude, they got a putt place there too. I gotta hit it up. The Adventure Golf. I was walking around last night. I was like, it would be amazing to just get blazed and go play this Adventure Golf.
You have a golf problem.
I have.
You
a
saw
golf
the Mall of
You are a
America
golf
putt
addict.
putt. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're like, I got it,
Dude, I like sniffed it out too. I didn't even see the guy with the club. I saw like a guy making a backswing, and I'm like, I just like my head led my body to
Lord.
it. And I was like, well, let's do the math. The late show starts. I could honestly play right now.
Next time we record, it's just going to be an intervention for your golfing. Like,
No.
hey, man, I saw you at the mall sweating, man, and I'm a little worried about you, brother.
Oh, the swing's never been better.
I love that
bless
for
him.
you. Okay, so I was at the mall.
Oh, we're still,
Yeah, we're still in this.
I thought this segment was over.
I felt that way too.
Benny boy.
So I was working with a guy. His audience, very, like you just have like a Republican ass audience. who like, you know, they might laugh and have a really good time, but they're gonna say some wild shit, right? It's just gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. And this is pre-show. So it was a pre-show and a post-show thing. Same guy. Pre-show, the bartender is a bald guy, bald white dude. This guy comes up to him. He's an older, bald white dude. He goes, like your haircut, because they have the same haircut, right? Mm-hmm. And then he goes, now, why is it that it looks so much better on black people as I walk past? He's trying, and he like is trying. I didn't make eye contact with him, but I know he was trying to be like, yeah. And I made eye contact with just one of the servers, and I truly like, I was like, and you can't see it on the podcast, but my face was about to explode. Okay, and I was so pissed. I just walked in. I'm like, this guy is gonna be in the show, and I know he's gonna say some fucking shit. And he was a little talkative through the thing, but it was fine. But then after, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to dip because I'm over this shit.
Yep.
I'm going out like there's 2 exits. There's the main one where they're all going. And there's the side one. I'm trying to get to the side one as quick as I can.
Yeah.
And I had to scoot past this like group of people, and he was in it. And I was just like, oh, sorry, excuse me, get out of here, or whatever. And he's like, oh, watch out, skinny. And then I was like, you motherfucker. I said, you motherfucker out loud. And then I just...
You were so close to leaving with no...
I was so ready,
You were so close to leaving with nothing happening.
There's no reason. There was no... Like, literally just get out of the way. He called you skinny.
Yeah. Like a Don Rickles bit. He's like, hey, how's it going, Tiny? How's that food tasting, Tiny? Huh?
Yeah.
I tell you what.
And it was tough. Later with one of the managers, I think she just kind of was like, how's the week going? I was like, I'm just here to get my fucking check. Like
Jazz.
Yeah.
Love Jazz.
Jazz is incredible.
She's
the best.
Yeah.
It's like one of the reasons that I'm like, okay, I can be here tonight because you're here and you understand how
Jazz worked at the old joke joint. Remember
she did work
that?
at the old joke joint. And Jazz is
oh, dude, that was the first place I did comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you start comedy?
2018.
Oh shit. Hell yeah,
that was the first place I drank and drove.
Nice. It's a special time.
Leave that in. Leave that one in. That one stays.
Yeah, leave it all in. I don't give a shit. Leave it all in.
Yeah, the joke joint. What are they going to close down again?
Yeah. You gonna take away my funny bone circuit? You ain't taking away shit. I already do canceled comedian headline rooms. Okay.
You and me both, sister.
Boop. Will you make sure that's still recording?
It is still recording.
Okay, excellent. Sorry. I forgot to put on airplane mode, so. Neil and I both fucked up. Ebenezer, our next saggy waggy we like to get into.
We don't call it that, but yeah.
We'll call it that. Saggy waggy. What we like to ask our guests is, what does your explore page look like on TikTok, Instagram? What have you curated? What videos pop up? What gets
so excited?
I say this publicly?
I'm so excited. Everyone else has.
What gets the pupils enlarged? Because that's how they do it now. They watch those pupils.
It's Indian dudes.
Okay.
Like it's like because it's like a guy will be like with this girl, then a guy will walk up, and then like they'll be like shaking, and then like he'll like kiss the girl behind his back. And then the dude will turn around and then he'll be like, ugh, and then he'll walk away.
So it's
like these like really dramatic things, and then it'll just be like bounded out, and then it'll just be like dogs humping at the end. It's a lot of that.
I don't really know what the last part is.
That's just, you gotta see it to like put it in perspective.
Tim and Eric shit.
Yeah. Like an Indian TV novella type of shit.
Yeah, but it's just like made
and
by,
also
like,
dogs
local
humping.
dudes.
Have you seen those 3 little guys singing?
Oh, I love
Indian
those.
Guys singing?
Yeah,
They rock.
those are my favorite.
They're like,
oh yeah, they're singing about the horses. Yeah, I looked up the translation.
Yeah, they're singing about what?
Horses. Free horses. It's a very deep song, actually.
You got better.
It's really lovely. It really moves me when I see it. Is that all of it? Is there more?
It's that. Lots of chimpanzee videos.
Yes, dude. I love monkeys. I love
Yeah.
monkeys. Who could I put you on to? You know Jing Jing? Jing Jing is this macaque monkey that a grandmother has like taken in because she was in the circus. She has 3 arms, but she's very fat.
Just 3 arms?
Oh, is it like that old Chinese lady?
Yep. And she's taking care of
yes.
Jing Jing.
I love that guy.
And Jing Jing is so popular now that like people come from all over to like give her food to like react to.
As she deserves.
Because, dude, if she ain't liking your shit, she'll attack you.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
She's got that extra arm for strength and balance.
Or do you know the little, this isn't a monkey, but the little hippo that's gone viral, Deng?
I don't know.
Oh my God, you gotta look at Deng.
I like that you know them.
The
by
cutest little hippo. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that is. Deng is taking over my Twitter.
Deng.
It is
It's
nuts.
golf stuff. It's like hot lady golfers. And then,
Oh yeah, big old boobies getting up to the tee box, just big old fucking bosom. You don't even see the swing; it just is a tight shot on the tip.
there's actually no club. It's just a woman.
It's literally just porn. I'm like, God, what a golf video! I'm busting in my pants from
Babe, I'm gonna go golfing again in our room. Don't come in here.
Yeah.
Do you have
I'm
any?
golfing.
Close the door. I'm golfing. What's wrong with you?
4. Yeah. That's my cum noise. 4.
No.
What else you got
Or
there?
you got anything else?
It's humanity being like super mean to somebody just trying to dream.
I love the way you phrase
Yeah,
things.
that was
man.
beautiful.
You got a beautiful way.
Yeah, it'll
of
be
putting
like
stuff.
a little kid trying to sing and then or like talk about something and then like 10,000 comments.
Yeah.
Shut up, little nigga. Like, wah, wah. It knows that gives me life.
That's spectacular.
You feed off of the hate. You love the hate on.
Dude, there's something about just I don't know, just unbridled, unnecessary.
Dude, it's literally the
Purely
whole foundation.
when a group of people just pick you for no reason.
I don't know if I've ever heard you be so passionate about anything in my entire life. This is
it's
great.
like a secret little.
I love
it.
hobby. Yeah, I like kick my legs.
Yeah.
That butt's gonna grow up weird.
Yeah. I imagine you doing like the sleepover pose. You're like on your tummy kicking the legs.
That's exactly
Wow.
And I just send it to my buddies.
That's awesome.
This person will never emotionally recover from this. Yeah.
Do you feel like you like being online? Do you feel like it's overwhelming? How do you?
You were talking a little bit beforehand about the output
The output
stresses you out.
Yeah, I always feel like I don't do enough. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
sure.
Like I don't post enough, and then sometimes like I get like anxious about posting shit.
So we're talking about output, kind of the analysis paralysis, the compare and despair stuff, right? Because I think we all get that as comics, right? Like there's people putting out 5 clips a day and you're thinking, how is this anatomically possible that
Dude, it seems
you're
like,
putting out so many fucking clips?
I don't know what anybody else. I don't know how other people are doing
I
it.
can't do a front facing video. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
My teeth. I get I'm like the teeth are too close. You know,
think so?
There are
No,
good
don't do
teeth.
that.
you know,
I think
the
it's
teeth
fine.
are all right, but it's just
Teeth are
like
fine.
we all have this body dysmorphia.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's accurate.
I'm
I couldn't possibly understand what you're talking about.
I only shoot videos from this angle.
Yeah.
If I see it from this angle.
Sure.
Get rid of it.
Dude, you've done, and we'll get into some trolls later, but you've done like a lot of great breakdowns about like the Lion King and like Game of Thrones, and it's
Yeah.
great stuff, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to do more of that because I feel like it requires less effort. I could.
That's the real key.
That's where the real art comes
Yes.
from.
Yeah.
Is minimal effort, maximum reward.
Yeah,
That's
like
honestly my
high
mantra.
mania, low effort. And I think I
100%.
could.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be fucking art. Okay, it just
Yeah.
has to be something you can pump out, right?
Yeah,
It's something
yeah.
that you are
Yeah.
like, this came from in here somewhere, and you want it, you got it, and then you
Yeah.
move on. It's great.
Fart it
Mostly
out.
stand-up, dude. It kills my soul.
Yeah,
It
it's
wrecks
rough.
my inside.
It's a tough biz where you're
Yeah.
throwing out. You're like, hey, I worked on this joke for 2.5 years, and like, I don't know, it just seems a little.
It's like tens of likes.
Dude, I'm about to go through a stand-up clip renaissance, dude, with
Okay.
all the footage I got from my St. Louis Funny Bone weekend.
Yeah?
And like
Yeah.
60% of the sets are just the worst crowd work you've ever heard in your life. Like I got a chant going for a lady's like dead rabbit when she told me like a vet killed it. You know, it was
That's amazing.
It was incredible.
It's hilarious.
That's good. I like that.
Maybe it's not the worst.
That's
you've ever
art. I
heard.
changed my mind. That's art. I like that.
Yeah. I was going off, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I'll be back here, so let's just leave it all out there.
If I can't leave happy, none of you are leaving happy.
Yeah.
That's my strategy.
You did give me the best comedy advice I think like
Quit?
I've received.
No, that's
I remember
Ben's
when
best
you-
comedy
That's what I
advice.
said. Everybody just quit.
You were like, why do you give? You're like, there'll be
Oh,
a
yeah.
show next week.
Stop caring. You'll
I
never
have no
see these
idea.
people again.
Yeah.
And if you do, they bought a ticket to see you again, so you've won. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, there's no, if you don't give a fuck, dude, there's no losing. Unless you like Michael Richardson. There's some
There's like a level. Yeah, there's like, yeah, you shouldn't care to a point. And then it's
Yeah.
like, but don't, scream the N-word at people in the rafters.
yeah,
if,
like-
that's
Yeah.
if that's not who you are.
Don't go crazy, but like
don't
be
care.
loose.
Yeah, don't
be
care
stiff,
and
yeah.
be manic. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
if you're, maybe, dial it in, dial it. Just stick to the game plan. If you're feeling a little manic, if you're feeling a little unbridled,
Unbridled.
If you're getting the tingle and the dingles, then
Oh.
maybe don't try to talk to anyone in the crowd, especially people that were looking for weed and got hooked on meth for 2 months. I literally pointed and laughed at the guy.
I look you would too if somebody told me some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be like,
How
oh,
do
you're the
you-
problem?
Yeah.
Did he not know what weed looked like?
No, he was just like, I thought I'd try it, and then like I lost 2 months of my life.
What do you mean you thought
How
you
good
tried
how good
meth?
was the weed? That's crazy.
I don't know, man. I mean, it was, dude, I lost him talking to this guy. I should have never talked to
Oh,
him
this
in
was
the first
during the
place.
show.
This was during the show. Bro,
I thought
this
it was like a guy
during the
came up
show.
after, was like, hey, you seem like a weed guy. Do you got any? No,
You
this
got
was during
meth?
the show.
This was during the show. Yeah. Methy piped up, and it was,
Methy piped up.
This guy's always working, folks. The brain is always fucking moving.
Old Methy squawked at me, and I was like, all right, let's go down this treasure trail. And I was like, oh, there's just a
Wait,
steaming heap of
I'm
shit.
like, so was he was trying to buy weed and then he just
Trying to buy weed.
and then he bought meth.
All the
instead?
guy got was meth. The guy sold him on the meth. Was like, he
Sold
get
him.
addicted.
That's the best salesman in the market.
Let's stop right
Yeah.
here and say, if you're looking for weed and someone's like, all I got is meth, and you take the meth, you were looking for meth. All
Yeah,
right?
there's
That's
no
crazy.
way, yeah.
I'm
What are
gonna
you talking
I'm gonna
about?
Use that. I'm going to
Please.
turn it into a
Please,
bit.
because that's insane. That's not-
Yeah.
If you went to a store and you're like, I need a shovel, and they're like, all we have are grenades, you're like, nah. Okay, I guess I want a grenade. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
And then he
that's
pivoted
crazy.
into like ghost hunting, and I was like, buddy, there's 5 minutes left. We gotta shut this down.
You love ghost hunting, though.
I do, but we don't have time.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like the
agree. Every
guy's
time
not
you
a
bring it
good
up, that's what I say.
storyteller. I'm making this way funnier than it was in the moment. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this guy just did not have the chops to be delivering.
It's almost
what
like
had.
he was an audience member, not the comedian. You're like, this guy wasn't even.
Come on, man. Like if I had that story, I'd be crafting it in my brain, dude.
You're like yell back to the manager, like, is this the guy you booked? He's not even funny. Like, no, we hired you, Mike.
Well,
You're
yeah,
the
he was
comedian.
funnier than one of the openers, like for sure.
Oh, okay.
You know who you
Burning
are.
every bridge.
You
Okay.
know
You
okay.
know who you are. Nah, just keep working on it.
Let's get you out of the St. Charles wormhole
pushing,
before we
bro.
lose you.
The
I don't wanna
former
lose
meth
you.
addict that turned the crowd against me. It's
That's
funnier than you is
That's awesome.
wild.
That's incredible.
A lot comes out of those St. Louis weeks.
Yeah,
man.
you
A lot.
really-
You pack a lot into 4 days there. There's a lot.
Pack a
packed
lot in, but it seems like you're losing a lot of your soul while you're there too.
No, my soul flourishes down
Okay,
there, dude. It's
okay.
just chaos. You just enter a chaos rune after chaos
Sure.
rune. I love it.
Look at him.
I like
He's built for the chaos.
yeah.
You're shocked. Like
That's why I insert it into my life needlessly, because that's where I'm comfortable.
Sure.
That's where I thrive, is in uncomfortable situations.
Your wife's like, Mike, this is a nice dinner, and you just trip a waiter. It's like,
Yeah.
Here it is now. Should we get into some trolls? I feel like
Let's get
we're
into some
running through time.
trolls. I'll get the old crap top out over here.
Oh my goodness. This is great. So yeah, you sent us some stuff and we looked at some stuff and this
These
is
are
part
my favorite.
And wait, you had one that wasn't. So you said this didn't have. Can we talk about the one you didn't have a screenshot of?
I
but-
deleted it.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was too close to home.
So
It shook me.
I thought this was really funny. You said that you had a troll where someone told you to not quit your day job.
It was like 2 weeks after I quit my job. And it made me sweat. When I saw it, there was like a cold sweat. And then I deleted it as quickly as I could, and I didn't post the video for
You
like
looked
2
at the
months.
username, you're like, oh my God, that's my boss. That's so funny that
Oh,
that
yeah,
happened
that was the
to you.
scariest comment.
I love that so much.
Should we
like,
just
they
go
know.
down the road here?
Yeah, let's
What happened?
do
All right.
that.
Here's one from @YeetYoot6129. So horribly unfunny. I hope you gave these people their money back.
Yes.
Now that's when people say shit
That's
like that.
really mean.
That one was kind of.
That's when you sent it. You sent that to us.
That was hilarious. I laughed when I saw that one.
Yeah.
Especially people,
Also, buddy, it's probably a free show. So
Yeah,
fuck
it was.
you,
It
you
was
know?
from an open mic. That's why I was. It was like an open. It was from CCU, and I was like, it was a free show.
Yeah.
But in the clip, I'm guessing you were probably actually doing well.
Yeah, it was like my first joke, and I think he just didn't like. I had this. There was like this line where it was like your life would fall apart like a Joe Biden speech.
Yeah.
And then
There's a lot of envy in your comments section I've seen because the clips you post, you go, unlike me, you go quality over quantity with your phone.
There's different strategies. There's no one way to do it.
You post really good jokes, and I see a lot of like, oh, this guy's writing a good bit and delivering it well, and I'll never have the balls to do it. But oh, you giving their money back? You know, it just spews out of there, you know? So keep doing it, man.
Yeah. That
Keep doing it, it's
great.
Conflict makes comments, man. Keep them angry, keep them jelly.
I've been trying to play heel. That's like,
Oh, I
I'm like,
love
if I don't
heel
make it
wrestling.
in like
Listen,
2 more years.
You
I'm
want a
like,
101 on
yeah.
playing heel, you
Yeah.
come to me.
I'm
You are very good at it. I remember we did that one-liner madness competition, and you came up, and you were just like, "Fuck you guys," or whatever. I was like, "Mike, no, everybody loves you."
I did a one-liner contest with Mary Max judging. Yeah, and I still got 8th.
That's true.
Out of 50 comic, I wasn't even trying. Watch a comic have a temper tantrum after that show.
Who?
Oh,
I won't
wanna-
say his name.
Oh, that's for sure.
I don't know.
Post
It was
podcast.
so funny though. It was so funny as far as temper tantrums go because he's like out in the parking lot and he's like, I got out in the first round. You can probably tell from the voice I'm doing who it is. He's like, I've squandered my life. And I'm like, you've squandered your life? I'm looking down the barrel at a month on the road that's going to take 5 years off my life probably.
that show is like so like. I
That
liked it because it
show
was so
ruled.
volatile.
Yeah,
I swear, it sounded like you just hated it the way you
I-
described it.
no,
You're like,
I loved
didn't
it.
even fucking try.
And
These guys are
everything like
fucking
so
stupid.
level. You're like you have one joke.
But
It's
again,
like
it's
a
like
shoot,
it's
yeah.
not giving a fuck, right? Like I
Yeah.
wanted to have fun. I wanted to do something different for you guys. So it wasn't the same, kind of the same thing going on. Cause you can fall into that sometimes with shows. Not that show did, but it gets a little repetitive. So yeah, I want to play the villain. All right.
Loved
I
it.
want to flip off the crowd, wear a dirty raincoat, just not give a fuck.
I think you just looped the dirty raincoat.
Yeah, I was gonna
I think you were
wear
just
that
wearing a
regardless.
dirty
Yeah.
raincoat. But
You-
the other stuff I agree with. Yes.
And you were wearing my favorite outfit.
Oh, that
of
was
all time,
brutal.
man.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
tough
that
one.
ref
Talk
shirt.
about-
You got that Youth XL ref shirt.
Talk
on.
about not loving your body.
Yeah. I just look over. Ben's just like
Could not
braced.
breathe.
Yeah.
I ordered a shirt through Amazon and I got there too late and I was
You're
like,
just
this is what
I
I'm
just
wearing.
have to make it work.
I feel like I'm like, the people want me in the shirt. So
We
I'm
did.
wearing the shirt.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I chafed my nipples to the point of bleeding. It was great.
It was
Got
awesome.
more trolls, Mike?
Here's one from Seaman Tsunami. Dude's almost funny.
That one laughed, but that one was the most devastating comment.
Oh.
The first one that was like so unhorribly unfunny.
Yeah.
That one I was just like, you're mad. But
Yeah.
Dude's Almost Funny was
Yeah.
like, that one hurt a little. I was like,
How often are you like really digging in and reading the comments? Are you like looking at when you post a clip? Are you looking at like views and comments? Are you looking just at one or the other? Do you give a shit?
I necessarily like, I don't care about like comments like really, but
yeah.
when someone is clever and they
Sure.
get me, like if it's like a clever roast, I'm like, I gotta respect it.
What's
I gotta give it its
Yeah.
its
Well,
dues.
here's the thing too. It's like you want comments.
You want
No
comments
matter
for the
what
engagement.
no matter
Yeah.
what they are. So
Yeah.
once I got that in my brain, I was
Yeah.
like, anything's good.
Anything's
You
good.
can threaten to murder my
But
mom.
I respect
you
a good enemy. Like I respect like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of like an anime. It's like, so this will be fun, eh?
You're just like charging up for 3 more clips, and then later you're like, I'm ready to destroy you.
Semen
me-
Tsunami is like a brand.
What?
It's a brand of pills.
No.
Is it like a boner pill?
It's prepare for your waves. It's a bunch of stuff, but yeah, it's like
Oh no! You should.
I'll
you
put
should
it up on
respond
the
to that
screen,
one.
dude. Yeah,
we got to get a Semen Tsunami sponsorship.
there we
dude.
go,
That's
dude.
We just come on here rock hard every time.
Bust so hard you'll destroy a small nation.
But they only
To
have 21
close the
followers.
episode, we cross
So
swords.
21.
They only have 21 followers on Instagram, but they have like an official website and everything.
Oh,
It's
dude,
really
That's
weird.
hilarious.
That might just be the troll. We should just hit him up and be like, "Hey, you're looking to sponsor a podcast? Hey, we liked your online work and we want to collaborate with you."
We'll do a sponsor post. Send us a sampler package.
Semen
Oh,
Tsunami.
That's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
Yeah, I just thought it was a wild username. I didn't realize it was a whole business that hates you.
I've had a Semen Tsunami before, though.
I don't want it. I don't want to put one more toe into
lay
this.
on
I
your
don't wanna
back
hear
and it
about
shoots
this.
up
I don't
past
wanna-
your head. I consider that a Semen Tsunami.
Out of 3 comics, one of us had to say it.
Oh, don't worry, buddy. The forest fire is raging and I'm cartwheeling through it right now. Here's another one from @Finagle. Maybe try not going on stage high AF.
Yeah.
I think that's good advice.
That's
I
good
think for you, that's
advice.
pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a pretty good. I have done some shows with you where you are like, I'm like, I don't know that he knows where he's at personally.
Have you ever done a show like intoxicated in any way?
That's
a good question.
Like one of the like a theme show where it's like, let's get
well,
fucked
just
up, or I
anything
got
like
up.
you were tipsy.
Once I went
or-
up on mushrooms and I thought that was gonna like be my thing for a little. I was like, this was really fun. I was really loose, and then like I think I tried it again. I was like, that was the dumbest thing you've ever
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Dude,
That was tough.
Mushroom comedy is fun.
Dude, I did that PowerPoint show, that Beer X show,
Oh, yeah.
high as shit on
Sure.
mushrooms. And I did like a PowerPoint about how it was my dog's birthday. And like I brought my dog in at the end to get that big pop right at the
Nice,
end. And,
nice.
and it's like my vision was like just I was like, this is true power. And I was like, my dog's here. So I was like petting him after the show. And my wife's like, why'd you drive here alone? We gotta leave your
Shit.
car.
Was it there's like a psychedelic show that you were there.
I was there. I was
Yeah.
sober.
Yeah.
I
was a
DJ'd
little
it. It was real fun.
over.
I did.
Neil
like-
was there. He
Neil was
DJ'd.
yes, you
Yeah.
were, yeah.
Hitting
I
with the
wasn't there.
stingers. It's fun.
Dude, I was so
Dude, you got
smashed.
fucked up. You
I
did
got-
you did a cocktail of stuff. dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, at
It was
some point,
awesome.
at
You
some
nailed
point in the day, I was like walking around giggling and I was just crying tears of joy.
I've
Yeah.
had,
And then
yeah, dude.
me and like a couple audience members were like, I was like just beeping and being like, "Ah."
Yeah, that was a
Like,
fun environment.
That
Good
I've been
time.
there. Not on, I don't know how you handled that with a group. I had that in my house with just me and my wife, and I was.
You called me.
Yeah, that was that day. Yeah.
You're like, I just really want to say how much I pay. And I'm like, Ben's high on something. This isn't the Ben I know.
And like,
A Ben that needs comfort.
it wasn't. No, I didn't need comfort.
It
I
was
was just
ju-
like so. I was like, hey, we're like really working hard on this podcast. I don't know. I was being complimentary. He seems to hate that. That I was, like, but I was like,
I don't hate it. I love it. It's just very out of character.
and I'm not going to look into that at all. I'm not changing who I am unless it's drugs that do it. But I've had that laugh before, or that joy where you're like, this is so funny, or I'm like so happy. I'm like, I can't stop these
crying.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a dopamine
It's
overload.
my favorite thing in the world. It's so funny.
I didn't laugh for like a week after that.
That's kind of
Dude, to come down off of what you were on, like, would have killed most people, probably.
Dude, I just watched Family Guy until
That's
like
hilarious.
4 a.m.
That's what
so
you got to do to detox sometimes.
Yeah.
I just go to bed. Do shrooms and go to bed.
No, you go to bed on shrooms?
Absolutely. What do you
How
mean?
can you fall
staying
asleep?
up. Yeah.
Hey man,
can't.
fuck you. I'm tired. I'm busting my ass.
I love staying up and tinkering, dude.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll still be a little high the next day. That's why I go to bed. Like, I
that's
feel like
awesome.
it carries not like high, but like my brain will be in a better place.
We got to do a shroom ep one of these days, maybe for the pate.
We'll just supercut every time we've talked about it on the podcast.
Literally I bring it up every hour. We should be fucked up for this, dude. Let's just get fucked up and do this.
Do you want to do a few more?
Yeah, let's do one. This is from Saturn in Odas Biras. The mirror, it's not for talking with anyone in the world. LOL, at least do your homework. These half-ass comedians nowadays, man.
Oh,
Lazy
that one's on
AF.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck do they even mean by that?
I did this joke about not like I don't know. I was just trying to like simplify wizards, and I was just trying to do like a single line, dude. I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, how do I just did like a shitty impression of a wizard, and
Yeah.
he just went to town. He cared. He cared so much.
He's like, you don't know wizardry.
He is a wizard, 100%. He's
As
like,
if they are real
unbelievable.
things. He was just like, no, that's not what it's for.
we prefer to be called warlocks.
You're a muggle.
And he's like, how dare you? Yeah. These
That's-
half-ass comedians, man.
That's just
shit
a guy who really is
had
tapped
me
into
dying.
dark magic.
Yeah.
100%. He's like, I
Yeah.
can't believe
This guy's a mudblood at best, dude.
Yeah, I don't
You know
know.
what that is? Talk
Yeah.
about another fire starter.
I
huh?
mean,
All
no.
right.
Keep throwing out muggle, mudblood,
Mudblood.
muggle,
What's
muggle.
up, my muggle?
This mudblood.
Can't say that anymore, dude.
Yeah. Neil, what are we at time-wise, Neil? We're 50-ish
Jesus
in.
Christ.
Let's get into our troll back then. Ebenezer, every episode we like to wrap it up. We pick one of the troll comments, a new one, and we write replies to it on your behalf. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to read the comment, give you our replies, and you'll pick which one you would like us to use. And then we comment as the troll hole.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Do you like that? Or
I do.
Most people are like, oh, that's a great idea.
That's amazing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm on
Okay,
board.
there you go,
Yeah.
there you go, there you go.
Yeah, we didn't even have to prompt you. That's great.
We're back. We're back. We're
Yes,
back.
sir.
We're back. We're back.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, here's from German Boy Hens. Didn't your mom wash your clothes, or was your kitchen in your bedroom?
I don't really understand.
I don't understand.
I don't know where that clip. I don't know what that's.
A lot of
referring
these
to.
are based on it was the smell like food. I have this bit where it's like kids
Okay,
make fun
now
of me
I
'cause I
see.
smell like food or whatever.
Sure.
And then he was just like, "Well, didn't you wash your clothes?"
I'm German Boy Hens.
The fact that I'm German boy made that comment
that's
is crazy.
crazy.
German Boy Hens is a crazy handle.
I don't like that.
That's on a list. He's on lists. He's at rallies. He's doing stuff.
He's taking action for his community.
Yeah. He's got some tiki torches in the shed,
Yes,
you know.
sir.
Do you want to read yours first?
I'll go first.
Ben?
Yeah. Do you want to read the? Why do I always make? You don't have to do it.
I'll read it
I feel
again.
like I'm always like, Mike, will you read it one more time? So
Yeah. German Boy Hens, didn't your mom wash your clothes, or was your kitchen in your bedroom?
Just so you know, moms are for more things than just washing clothes. For example, your mom is good for getting her back blown out by a construction worker while your dad's at work.
Damn.
Now, I had one very similar. I had one very similar to that. I said, yeah, I had a sink as a nightstand where I'd rinse my nuts after pile driving every female in your lineage.
Jesus. Why are the women suffering for his mistakes? Oh my god.
Now pick.
Ooh. I might go with Ben's, dude.
Go with Ben's.
Because
That's fair.
His mom raised him. His mom.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yours is a little.
I really went
Dude,
for it.
if I'm ever about to get in a fight, I'm gonna call you first. And be
You
like, hey,
are
Mike,
necessary.
what should I say?
Oh,
to
yeah.
ruin this person's life.
Here's
and
the
then
thing.
We'll go.
A lot of these two,
100,000.
I gotta go. These are last minute too. I don't even really conceptualize these. I just enter a flow state of cruelty where I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good one.
But as soon as you said that,
Ultra
in my mind,
instinct.
I'm watching you time travel, go back, and be like, hey, are you related to fucking German whatever?
Yeah.
You're like, that's my nephew. I'm like, I'm gonna have to bang you out now. I'm sorry. And you just go back until everybody.
Ebenezer, stretch me out.
Ooh, girl, that was great. That
Well,
was really
incredible episode. One of our best yet. Let's get into plugs, upcoming events. For me, it's at Just Mike Lester on all social media. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell people about this show. Tell people audibly in person about this show. Follow us on Instagram at Trollhole Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube. As far as my dates go, I'll be in Hutchinson, Minnesota, October 5th, doing 2 shows that night. And the big one, there's a lot in between, but the big one that really matters to me is December 26th through 28th. I will be headlining Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. One of the best clubs in the world. I love it so much. Would love to see you there. It's going to be great. Running in the new hour. I'll have new merch. It's going to be a fucking shit show. In a good way. In a good way.
Hell yeah.
A
baby.
Lester shit show. Ben, what do you got?
Oh, I drink that Lester shit up. All day. You know I love
That's
it.
that Nesquik. That's that Lesquik. Yeah.
That's good merch. That's a new shirt.
Quick, yeah.
Less quick.
Yeah, the Lesquik.
This guy, you are in a flow state.
Yeah.
That's incredible, dude.
I do look like a rabbit.
That is so fucking
that's
good.
track. I look like a rabbit that got hit by a car, dude. I'm just like,
You're a beautiful cartoon bunny, and I don't want you to think any differently.
man, what do you got there, Ben?
You can follow me at Shaq Katzner on everything. If you want to see me live, I've got a weekly show at Zora Darling called Darlings. It's at 9 p.m. every Thursday. My monthly show, One Up, is coming back. The next one's going to be at Sisyphus. I think it's going to be the 3rd Sunday of October. I'll post stuff on my Instagram. Also, catch me in Duluth, 10-5, all right? Going to be headlining the Jade Fountain Lounge. Cocktail Lounge. My brain is melting. And I'll be doing I got a bunch of other live dates coming up. So just follow me. I'll be posting all my stuff. Come check me out and come check out my show.
Sure. You guys can follow me Instagram at Aben_walk, ABEN_WAQ.
What's the TikTok? You
What's
got
the
a great TikTok.
Yeah, at Aben_MER.
Yep.
It used to be the same. I deleted it. I thought, that was,
He's
I
back.
thought I was shadow banned. No, just sacrificed all my followers. And then I will be at Sisyphus Brewing. My good friend Ahmed Khalaf will be recording.
This will be out after that. Sorry.
It
It'll
went
be
great.
on. Oh, okay. After that, I will be co-headlining Comedy Corner Underground.
Oh,
Boom.
hell yeah, dude.
Let's go.
That's
11th,
great.
And,
You ever headline there before?
no,
Let's
October
go.
18th, 19th. Come out.
Go to that
Yeah.
shit. Check that out.
Go to
Be a
it.
good time.
Go to that as you're a mudblood.
Yeah. You're a muggle.
Goddamn mudbloods. Ruining this country.
You're a goddamn muggle.
Neil?
You gun. You guys are. You make this look so. You make this look so easy, guys.
You also did that every other episode. You've made it look very easy.
Short-circuited. Neil's at 11% batteries.
And I have a wedding tonight. We got this.
Oh, you're going to be great,
You got
baby.
it. You're gonna crush it.
Oh yeah, so what,
We're all
speaking
legends.
of weddings, if you want me to DJ your wedding or event, loonlakeentertainment.com. If you want to listen to music that I produce with a buddy, Seven Swords Bass or Seven Sword Sounds on Instagram.
How about that Wednesday show you got there?
Oh yeah, we do. I have a weekly Wednesday show at Make Culture in the West End Mall, bringing in 2 features and an open mic from open act from a lot of the really cool comedians you've seen on here, and I'm always bringing in new talent. So
Neil gets stacked lineups. It's in like the St. Louis Park area, basically Minneapolis area.
Stacked
Every
lineups,
Wednesday.
Super
stacking
fun
hoes,
show. I've done it
stacks
before.
of cash.
Pull up.
You'll be
pull up.
stacking, baby.
Stacking.
Yes, sir.
Fold clothes and stack hose. And until next time, you can go to hell.
Go to
hell.
Go straight to hell.
Fold them, stack them.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.